Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Play action. It's Jackson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
Jackson now.
And complete to Drake London.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Lamar changing the look.
Now it's Jackson.
Completes this to Elijah Higgins.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Just 1 catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Change it. Hey, middle.
Another run here with Benson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Trey Benson.
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
And no thought of bringing this one out. We'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Take go.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
This out quickly to Williams.
No gain on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And Bohorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
It's 4th down.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return. Of 12 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Here's Jackson to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 15 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. Now Jackson. Looking outside, he's got a man. That's Benson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Trying to lay one up deep. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 57 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They give to Taylor out of the game. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Richardson to throw. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now on 4th down, Ottish, the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
It's right. Middle. Report. You. Middle.
Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
It's hot. Hey, middle. Hey, 180. It's hot.
Now it's Jackson. That one deep for London. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
180. 180. It's a lot. 180. It's hot. Hey.
Here's Jackson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Taking it about the 36. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Here's 2nd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. From the gun, it's Taylor. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
He's got it with the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Here's Taylor again. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Ready.
Taylor is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again. And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, report. Report. Go ahead.
Throwing is Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Benson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
That's right. Hey! Hands up! Sit up! Hey! Hey! You change it.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jamar Turner drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And they'll have a short field to go as this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone at the 20. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Over the middle, complete. It's Henderson. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first
Ready?
down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run. Taylor. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Hey, Milk,
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Commanders.
Jackson. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Justin Jefferson, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here. They're starting with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on, come on. Hey! Gravity Lions!
Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Richardson. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this. They set up the screen for Henderson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go. Let's go.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Touchdown! From 3 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
At their own 34-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because of...
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Boy, a rough time for a turnover there. They give it away on their first possession in this 2nd half.
And what makes it work?
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Second and short now following the fumble. Looking to throw. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Benson. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Trey Benson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Vikings. Check. Ready,
Running straight ahead, Taylor. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
60 Vikings.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. 20.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
On 1st down, it's Benson. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A give up the middle with Benson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Richardson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Williams brings it in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Ready, ready.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jonathan Taylor saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter, as the kick is away here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Hey, middle.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd down and 5.
Hey, Ozzie.
Jackson from the shotgun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Whistles now in the timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's second down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now the pitch goes to Taylor. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. Third down.
Cowboy 80.
Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
18 Cardinals, go!
That would give to Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try.
Here we go, shot. Viking 18. Ready?
And here's another kneel down as they'll try to set up the game winner. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And he got it. The kick is good. He splits the uprights. And in doing so, he sends them to the NFC title game. And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.